Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. So I mentioned this at the end of the stream yesterday, and also my live notification tonight is Retro Night, and yeah, we're going to be playing the Sega Genesis game for the first time. I think since November when I played NHL '95. Playing a lot of Nintendo 64 games on Retro Night. And also there was also that GameCube game I played. Was Mario Kart Double Dash. So yeah, going back to even more retro, uh, console game tonight for Retro Night. Yeah, and I'll be playing Primetime NFL starring Deion Sanders. Yeah, playing that game that it scored 100 points. Let me just see if I can stream that. Um, the game that it scored 100 points in, and yeah, I remember the computer team had was it scored a, a last second touchdown and got a 2 point convert, and then the game wouldn't end after that. It was like no. So yeah, that's the game that I'll be playing. Let's hope that this time the game behaves and allows me to actually complete the game. Yeah, so yeah, today I did a bit of advertising for my photography business, um, and also want to continue the season. Okay, so it was the Saints. Okay, and also I went out for a walk this afternoon, and yeah, it was warm outside, so it felt actually 7 degrees or something like that outside, but it felt like 2 with the wind chill. Yeah, but the snow was melting. Yeah, there were still some icy sections, but yeah, also or yeah, there were still some icy sections, so still had to be careful. It was nice to see the snow melting quite a bit. I want to start the game. Um, it moved the Saints to Portland. Okay. Alright, and like I'm kicking off here. Okay. Just hope that this time game behaves and actually ends at the end of the game and goes right to main screen or the screen um for the season menu. Hopefully, it goes back to the season menu screen. Oh, I'm surprised that wasn't a first down. Yeah, Lorenzo Neal. Yeah, I didn't know he played for the Saints. I do remember Lorenzo Neal played for the Chargers. Kind of interesting that Mario Bates would go out of bounds. Yeah, Lorenzo Neal. I don't know if he was a rushing fullback. Definitely a good blocking fullback. Oh, who is that? Jim Everett. Everett. Is that the same one who played for the Rams? Uh, for the Rams when they were in Los Angeles? Oh. And as you can see, yep. Uh, this is the game where the defensive players can taunt either before the snap and after the tackle. And those are the taunts after a sack. You know, yeah, before or when the next defensive series for me comes up, have some of the taunts uh, some of the taunts for the snap go on. I'll play those for you. Oh, well, that didn't quite work, did it? See what we can get here, and Oh, well, that didn't quite work. Only a 1 yard gain. Guess we can do that. And Howard Griffith, and that's definitely a first down. 21 yard gain on the screen pass. Oh, what do you know? We got a nice long run there. 18 yard run, okay. And we'll try that. Okay, let's see if this play works. Oh! I'm getting into the end zone. Okay, let's see if McNair do something. Ah! I'm gonna sneak it in. Hey, what do you know? We got into the end zone. Alright, there we go, and we got the touchdown. Let's see if we can get the extra point. Oh. And there we go. It's good, and now go for the kickoff. Okay, is he going to run this out, or... Yes, he is going to run this out. Whoa! And let's see what happens here. Oh! Whoa! Where's O'Neal, he broke how many tackles there? Oh, no, there is no way to go to the pause menu and check. Isn't that interesting? One long run and then a short run. I don't know what my defense is doing. Hey! You lose! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Alright, so there's all the taunting and oh yeah, I said I would
Come on, bang it! Gonna make you eat that ball! Come on, bang it!
And there you go. Oh! Well, anyway, at least we didn't give up a long gain there, but yeah, those are some of the taunts that you can do before the snap. Alright, and... Oh! Stopped right in his tracks there. Okay, let's see what we have. Oh, what kind of blocking was that? There was absolutely no blocking there. Oh! Yeah, he got the tackle despite the block. Well, that's something. We can try that play, I guess. A little overthrown. Yeah, that was a little bit overthrown there. Oh! Anyway, oh, Mario Bates, okay,
I know you don't want that. Come on, bang it!
Oh boy. And... Wesley Walls, he caught it, Wesley Walls. Didn't he play for Carolina then? Wesley Walls? I think he did. Oh! How many tackles did that take? And let's see what we can do here. Oh. Oh. And a 5-yard gain. Michael Haynes.
Gonna make you eat that ball.
Alright. And... oh, he just avoided the sack. Okay, and Quinn Early... actually, also, I think Quinn Early also played for the Ravens a little later on. Unless he played for the Browns. Alright, and ooh. Oh, we got a little bit of a return there. See how this goes. Oof. I had to get rid of it. I had to get rid of it before I wanted to because, yeah, the blitz was coming. I didn't have time to allow the play to develop. Oh! At least we got 6 yards. Okay. And let's see how this goes. Oh! Couldn't get it to the outside. Yeah, sure, why not just go for it? I mean, it's early on. And what do you know? Whoa! Whoa! A nice, very long run on 4th down. Got the 4th down conversion there. Hey, what do you know? An actual completion. 4-yard gain. Well, I guess we could do that. See how it goes. Oh! Well, it was a 1st down, but I was hoping for a longer gain than that. Oh! Double coverage. I didn't have time to look for another option there because of the double coverage. I guess we could do that. I don't know. Oh! Ran right into that tackle. Okay. I guess we could try that. Oh, overthrown! It was wide open! It was overthrown! Nobody was even paying attention to him. Is the wind gonna carry? Oh! I was hoping the wind would carry it. And it didn't. Oh! Oh, oh, come on. That was a poor display of defense. Oh, whoa, whoa. You got a 1-yard gain, so I couldn't get a sack. Ah.
Gonna make you eat that ball.
Hey, what do you know? Got the sack this time.
Oh no! You lose, John. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Alright, so we did some taunting there. Now it's, what is it? 3rd and 20. Hey, another sack. And Richard Dent. I believe he was, or I believe he played for the Cowboys, during their Super Bowl winning years in the 1990s. fair catch in this game, unfortunately. It would make a difference anyway. Ah. Hey, what do you know? He caught it this time for the first down. And it wasn't overthrown. Hey! 2 straight completions, 2 straight first downs. I like that. What do we have? Hey! Hey, what do you know? Broke the tackle into the end zone and touchdown. Unfortunately, in this game, there is no instant replay, so I have to do it like this. Look at that. Broken tackle into the end zone. For a touchdown there. Now I'm up 14-0. Oh, this is gonna not be wide right. Okay. I thought that was gonna go wide right. I guess not. Oh! Right, and I missed the first tackle, but not the second one. Oh! Holy, look at how many guys it took to take down Lorenzo Neal. 5 or 6 of them. Alright, and let's see what this will do. Oh. Hey, what do you know?
Come on, bring it. Gonna make you eat that ball. I know you don't want that. Gonna make you eat that ball.
And he's making me taunt him, but somebody else sacked him.
You lose, Joe. You lose, Joe.
Alright. So, let's see what happens here. Oh no, that just pauses it, okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how to do a fair catch here. Okay, and if that play works. And oh, ran before I had the ball. And because I was worried about there being a quick tackle afterwards. Whoa. Alright, so that's good. And into the end zone. We got the touchdown there. Now we're up 21-0. And let's see what he does. And he runs it out of the end zone there. Whoa!
Take that, punk. Where you going? My turf.
And those are the taunts you can do after just a regular tackle in this game here.
Gonna make you eat that ball.
Ah! Whoa! Just spun right out of it. Yeah, Wesley Wells. I think he did play for Carolina. I think when Carolina made it to the Super Bowl, what was it, 1989? Oh! Again, Richard Dent. I don't know how Richard Dent was a free agent in this game. Anyway, I was able to take advantage. Ah. And we give up the first down there. Okay, so it's the end of the quarter. Alright, now let's see what we can get. Oh, oh, that was not, so far that we have not had a good display of defense. Oh! Some we, yeah, some we, were on their, we actually covered the intended receiver there. Oh! Doesn't matter if it's in this game or in NFL 2K5. Fumble and some of my defense can't go after the ball. Oh. Well. Oh, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. Oh! He missed the convert off the upright. Isn't that something? Alright, and there's Howard Griffith. Oh! Oh, that's a massive gain tackle there. We have... And... Oh! Wow! And... Was this supposed to be a screen for a first down? Turned into a screen for a 72-yard touchdown there. Wow. And again, some broken tackles for the long touchdown. Alright, and this wind is going to not carry it. And this time, they're just going to do the touchback. Okay.
Come on, bring it.
Alright, and, whoa. With the first tackle. Wow. And I like the fact that they're not giving up on the run despite, 3 touchdown deficit, because, yeah, you never know if they come back. Of course, there you'll stop right at the line.
I know you don't want this. Gonna make you eat that ball.
Alright. And... Oh! Gerald Williams got the sack. Now another punt that they'll have to make, and... And now we return the punt. Oh, not a very good return. Oh, 13 yards. That, guess that's okay. Oh. Yeah, I think I moved him just as he was about to catch the ball. Oh. Well, he made me run out of bounds. Let's see what this brings. What this play brings. Whoa! Another broken tackle. Oh! And 39-yard gain. I thought I had a clear path to the end zone there. All right, and nice little hurdle. Nice little hurdle, and into the end zone. Oh boy. This... Oh, okay, so I did make it through. Well, this will definitely have to be returned. It's just in front of the goal line. And... Whoa! Spending them from getting to the 30. Oh!
Oh no! You lose, John! Oh no!
Alright, so... It's the second quarter. We're up 35 to 6. Oh, got a safety! Make that 37 to 6. And this will go out of bounds. And, oh, we start at the 50. Alright. Oh! Only a 2-yard gain there. Could try that. Oh! Oh! Had to get rid of it before I wanted to, but hey! You see, cut the ball for a 6-yard gain. Well, it's gonna go. Hey, we got enough for a first down. That's what matters. Try that play. Whoa! Alright, so we got another first down there. And let's try another play. Oh! Well, that didn't quite work, did it? And... yeah, we'll try that one. Catch... Oh, boy. Yeah, that was into triple coverage. I didn't think he was going to catch that one. We'll try that. See how it goes. And... Hey! Caught it in the end zone! And... we're now up in the first half, right now 43 to 6. Make that 44 to 6. And again, we're blowing out the Saints like crazy. So that guy got a touchback. See what happens. Oh! Short gain by Bates.
Gonna make you eat that ball. You going down, fool.
Oh, that's the last shot that I was waiting for. Oh! And we let him go. That is not good. Let's see what we can do. Oh! Okay, so 1-yard gain by Mario Bates. Alright. Oh! Hey, what do you know? We got the sack. So, 4-yard loss. And let's see what the... let's see what this brings us. Oh, okay, a longer sack. And, you get fourth and really long, so they have no choice but to punt. And they get the ball back. Oh, well, it's a 12-yard punt return. A guy who's not a punt returner. Oof. Oh, that didn't quite go anywhere, did it? We'll try that. Yeah, I had to get rid of it before I wanted to. That play took too long to develop. Okay, we'll try that. Oh yeah, he had enough room to at least get the first down. So we could try that. Oh. And this time they're not going to take a chance. They were not going to take a chance leaving him wide open. Okay, we'll see if that play works. Hey! And it wasn't enough for a first down. That's good. That's good. Try that. Hey, what do you know? Another touchdown in the end zone. And Stone got it. And we get another extra point there. Score. Oh, 51-6. So the score is 51-6. Oh, the guy made me miss the tackle, I should say. He made me dive right by him. Oh, oh, so, oh, pass deflected. All right. Oh, oh well. He got the sack anyway.
You lose, Joe. You lose, Joe. You lose, Joe. Oh no.
Alright, and those are all the taunts. And let's see how this goes. Oh! Finally got... Oh boy! That's not good. No, I can't go, I can't go to the pause menu and see who replaced Mecklenburg. Whoa! And let's see what we have. Whoa! Alright, so we got a nice long gain, 24-yard gain. And hold on. If we can make him... Whoa! Hustle there, hustle there. Hey! Got the touchdown in the end zone to Mark Carrier. A 34-yard pass. What's the score anyway? Oh, I thought that was going to hit the upright. But luckily it didn't. And is he going to go for the touchback? No. Oh. Alright, and... Oh. let's see how this goes. Ah. Oh. Didn't stop the first down, but at least we didn't have anything else happen there. And oh, let's see. Oh, couldn't really got it. We couldn't even get that sack. It was 58-6. Oh. And here's let's see what this play does. Well, it's a zone, I'll tell you that. I mean, I'm not playing against anybody. So, oh, we did stop him, but yikes! Saw how many tackles Lawrence O'Neal broke there.
I know you don't want this.
Oh, look at that! A gang tackle just to get him down. Yikes! And this is wide right.
No good.
No good. Wide right. Let's see if we can use up the clock. Whoa! Oh, we got 6 yards. We'll take it to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, here, I mean, we still got another full half of football to play. Oh, yeah, there was no way he was catching that. Oh, it's 3rd and 4. Oh, stopped him right in his tracks. They called a timeout. Yeah, I don't think I'm attempting a field goal from way over here. And oh, I'm surprised he would run out of bounds, especially when my players were constantly missing him. Oh boy. Oh, that could have ended in disaster. I did not expect that play, the halfback option there. Oh, yeah, I'm really surprised that that wasn't pass interference, because yeah, I might have interfered with the receiver there. Wonder, are they going to be using up the clock here? Oh, no, they're not. Oh. Yeah, okay, let's see. That'll work. Oh. 2-yard gain. If that works. Yes, it does. Oh! They forced me to run to hurdle right out of bounds. Oh! Holy, they were expecting that, and yeah, I think I'll just let it go all the way down to the end of the half. Great. Ooh, look at that. And only one turnover. Oh, this is receiving. Okay, but look at that. Ray Foster, 7 for 174. Carrier, 2 for 40. 1 for 4. Stone, 1 for 7. Oh. Force, 3 for 19. For 5. And look at that. 20 rushes already. 173 yards already. Now that's more of a CFL rushing average than an NFL rushing average. Alright, and we get the ball back, but we're going to get at the 40. And let's see how this goes. Oh. He is running away. And look at that. A long run for a touchdown to start off the half. 60-yard gain. So 60-yard touchdown run. And we're up 65-6. Okay, so that still stayed in field of play there. It still stayed inbounds. Oh. 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 Oh, there's a fumble and again my players can't get it. Oh, the NFL 2K5 couldn't get the fumble. Here, couldn't get the fumble. Oh. 3rd and 8. And okay, let's see. Oh. Alright, so he scrambled and was able to avoid the sack, but only a 1-yard gain. Oh. I need to get that, don't I? Oh. Now 13-yard punt return. Oh. And how many yards was that? Okay, 6-yard gain. Okay, let's see. And oh, 7-yard gain. Alright, so try that. Oh. Oh. Got deflected. We'll try that play. Oh. Oh, I got pushed forward a little bit. 3rd and 6. Let's see what we have. You try this one. Oh. Hey! What do you know? Got the first down there with the pass to Metzelars. Yeah, I guess we could try that one. Oh, well, it kind of worked. We at least got 5 yards. So, yeah, I'm happy there. Alright, let's see what we have. Oh! Yeah, that was stopped right in its... Uh-oh. That's not good. Stopped right in his tracks and... injured. That's no good.
First down.
Anyway, you got it first down there. Um, and hey, what do you know? A nice touchdown there. All right, so at the touchdown. And there we go, got the extra point. Alright, and now they have or we kick it away, and oh, we stopped him right in his tracks there. So a 20-yard kick return.
Come on, bring it.
Alright. And this time we stopped Mario Bates in his tracks. Okay, let's see what we have. Not sure if we'll be able to see the injury report. Ooh! Mike Fox. Let's see if we can see the injury report. We don't want to exit because, yeah, that's to abort the game, and we don't want to abort the game. Hey, what do you know? We got a safety. And just let it go out of bounds. And already we're halfway to the Saints end zone. Oh! Oh, that didn't quite work. Whoa! Yeah, that was going nowhere. I guess we could try that play, see what happens. Oh. Well, how many yards did we get? 4 yards. Yeah, sure, why not? Just to try and keep the drive alive. We did. Wow. That was a 16-yard gain. Like that. Yeah, that wasn't going anywhere. Try that, I guess. Oh. Ah. They saw it coming. Try that. And hey, what do you know? We got a completion. I guess we could try for the field goal here. Let's see if this is going to be long enough. And good. It's good. Alright, so it's good, and got the field goal. We're up quite a bit. Oh. And let's see how things are with this drive. Let's see how things are with this drive. Oh. It's too bad I can't see how things are with Barry Foster if he's out or he's going to come back into the game. Let's see if we can see how my defense does. And so far, well, 3rd and 2. Oh. And give up that first down. That was not good. Oh. Hey. He was still on his feet? Whoa. And he turned a loss into a short gain. Oh. Okay, at least, yeah, we stopped that, at least, we stopped that in its tracks. Oh, I missed the sack! Oh, that could have been a disaster. Luckily, he didn't catch that pass. They'll be going for a punt, yes. Yes, they will be. And... Oh! And it was, what, a 14-yard punt return, alright. Okay, oh. Oh, yeah, he was not going to get around 4 tacklers just like that. Try that. Right, so. Oh, how many yards did we get? 3. That's something. We'll see how that goes. And we need time for this play to develop. Hey! What do you know? Ah! I stopped him before I had a chance to go into the end zone there. We'll try that play. Oh, yeah, that was going nowhere. Guess we could try that play. Oh, well, that went nowhere. I got an idea. Hey! Touchdown passes the end zone. Oh, 83-6. Ooh. Oh, I made that extra point there. Oh yeah, this year XFL makes its 3rd attempt. In this, I wonder. Yes, this time it's owned by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Hold on, let's see if I can find some information about it. So we're gonna have Seattle, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, San Antonio, Arlington, Houston, St. Louis, Washington, and New York, Tampa, and Orlando. Okay, so we're not going to be in Birmingham. Oh, Okay, so it's actually going to be Seattle, Las Vegas, Washington, St. Louis, Orlando, Arlington, Houston, and San Antonio. Wow, we're going to have, what, a North Division with DC, Seattle, St. Louis, Vegas. And the South Division with Arlington, Houston, Orlando, San Antonio. Their North Division, that's a little spread out. As far west as Seattle and as far east as DC. Okay, so San Antonio, yeah, so they'll have a team in Houston. Okay, let's see what they... okay. So when are they supposed to start? Oh wow, it's okay, so it's supposed to start not this upcoming weekend, but next weekend, and looks like ABC, ESPN, and FX have secured this TV rights deals. Okay. Alright, so that's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, and it looks like the new USFL started last year, and it looks like there will be a 2023 season. Alright, and they're doing a centralized hub, the new USFL, for playing their games, which is a lot different compared to all the other football leagues. The new XFL, they are going to be... Yeah, the new, or I should say the XFL, the XFL returning under the ownership of The Rock. They're going to be playing in the home stadiums, and yeah, that North Division, Seattle, Vegas, DC, and what was the other team? St. Louis. That's going to be a lot of travel, isn't it? Oh boy. Up. Oh boy, what happened to my defense all of a sudden? What on earth happened to my defense all of a sudden? Oh. Well, at least we stopped Lawrence O'Neal there. Whereas the South Division is Orlando and then 3 teams in Texas. One in Arlington, one in, one in San Antonio, and one in Houston. Ooh, got the sack there. And that, I think, takes him out of field goal range. Yep. But yeah, that's still better travel because you have 3 teams in Texas than Orlando. And that's still more manageable compared to, say, Seattle and Vegas and St. Louis and DC. Right, and... Oh! Well, if they didn't break that tackle, but anyway, we got the first down there. Right. Whoa! Whoa! I'm surprised that wasn't counted as out of bounds there. I thought that was out of bounds there. Let's hope that this play develops soon. Oh! Hey, what do you know? Got the ball to Metzler's and he got the first down. Okay, and... Hey! Someone got another completion there. And... see how this goes. Whoa! That is, yeah, that was quadruple coverage. No way that would have worked. Okay, we'll try this play. See how it goes. Okay, oh! Got the touchdown! Alright. Now we're up 90-6. Alright. And let's see, will this guy decide to... Yes, he does, and... Oh! He may miss that tackle. And he ended up going out of bounds for some reason. Oh. Hey, what do you know? We stopped that run, and now, let's see what happens here. Oh! The Ramis? Lee DeRamis, okay. But yeah, that was a bad pass to give up. Oh, whoa! Holy inches. So we'll have to see what we can get. Oh, now we're going to the third quarter. Or not to the third quarter. We were in the third quarter. Now it's the fourth and final quarter here. Whoa! Wow. He broke a lot of tackles there. And whoa! Okay. See what happened. Oh. See what happens here. And hey, got the sack. 3rd and 26. What happens next? And oh, at least he overthrew it, and now he's or now they're too far for a field goal. We're gonna punt it away. Whoa. Let's see what we can do. We'll try that one. Hey, got by the first tackler, not by the second one, but at least we got the first down. And we'll do that. Oh boy. Ah, that was overthrown, I'll admit. That was overthrown there. I'll admit it, that was overthrown. Ooh. Yeah, I'll admit it, that was way overthrown. There was no way someone was going to catch up to that one. And so we have.
I know you don't want this.
Ooh. Gain of 2. Right, so. Hey, what do you know? Out of bounds and incomplete pass. But will he get the field goal here? Oh. Well, tried to fake it, but instead, nope. I was able to put a stop to it. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, they saw that coming. Try that. Oh boy. Hey! I was able to catch that one. It was a 38-yarder. And let's see. Extra room will help. Hey, what do you know? A little extra room did help. I was able to fake him out a little bit. Instead of going outside, I went inside. And oh, whoa! Actually broke that tackle. So a 9-yard gain. By that. Oof. Nope. Didn't quite work. Ew. Now they brought everyone up. Alright, we got the gain. We got enough to get a first down. Okay. Oh. And Don Beebe getting the touchdown. 17-yard touchdown. Well, that makes up for that other interception I threw. Right, overthrew it. Alright, so it's good there. And yeah, one more touchdown or field goal or safety, and I score 100 points. Lead sticks this time. Alright.
You going down, fool. Gonna make you eat that ball.
Oh. I can't really have him go down when you're still taunting him. Oh boy. Come on. Oh. If it weren't for that, he would have been in the end zone. Okay, and... oh. Oh, was that deflected or no? Nope. Counts the pass deflection. Oh. Oh, okay, so that counts as a pass deflection then. And... oh. Ah! Got the right idea, but unfortunately, went a little too far with that. Oh! Oh, come on, guys! What are you doing? What? How did I miss all those tackles? There's no way I should have given up that touchdown there. Oh. Oh. Oh, that didn't quite go well. Oh, there. Okay, let me see what happens if... oh. Ended up being a touchback. Oh, gives me more room to try and eat up this clock. Hey! Another tackle and a 29-yard gain there. Okay, and... ooh! Well, that didn't quite go the way I wanted it to. Oh! Broke the tackle! Broke another tackle! And ended up with a first down there. Gonna try that one. Yeah, that didn't end up going the way I wanted it to. Luckily, it wasn't picked off. Oh! Oh! Forced me to hurdle out of bounds. I didn't want to do. Ooh! I think he did cross the goal, or the plane of the goal line. Well, anyway, at least I snuck it in. Alright, so we score over 100 points again. Alright, there we go. Okay, now he's running it out. And, oh! And at least, yeah. And, oh! And wide open that guy is. Oh! Why would he go out of bounds? He had the whole field right in front of him. Alright, there we go. And let's see how this goes. Oof. Ah, where's the defense all of a sudden? No defense. Oh, a fumble. Hey! We finally recovered a fumble. Now, we can try to eat up this clock. Oh! A 22-yard gain. Try that. See how it goes. Ah! It says deflected, but I don't know. A. Oh! Deflected again. Well, that didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. And, oh, 4th and 1. Yeah, I may as well go for it. Let's see how this works. Hey! I think I got the first down. Yes, I did, with the gain of 6. Try that. Oh! I thought he was going to make his cut a little sooner. And let's see. Hey! That's more like it. Okay, so 3rd and 2. I'll try that one. Oh! Oh! Well, let's go for it, just, because that way, we eat up some more clock. Oh! Yeah, they knew exactly what I was doing. And... Oh! Wow. That was deflected and he still caught it. That's called paying attention to the tip drill in practice. Whoa. And, okay, so that ended up getting deflected out of bounds, although they don't count that as a deflection. Whoa. Oh. Ah. I missed the sack. I can't believe I missed that sack. There we go, that's more like it. Alright, and... let's see... Oh, there we go, that's more like it. Got the sack. Missed one. Wasn't gonna miss a second attempt. Okay. There we go. Took about a field goal range. Took them. Oh, they're going for it. And we have to call a timeout. Because I had the wrong personnel out there. Oh! And, yeah, we ended up sacking them. Here we can actually eat up the rest of the clock. Alright. And that's first down. Ooh. Not to take it to the 2-minute warning. Ooh. 1 yard gain. And then we can just keep eating up this clock. Alright, so let's see what's next. Whoa! Right into that tackle there. Really want me to pass it. Okay. And first down. Okay. We have to run a play. And oh, we got another touchdown. Alright, there we go. And 112 points. Yikes, 112 points here. He's gonna run it out of the end zone. Interesting. Oh. Alright, let's see what we have. Whoa. Oh. Okay. And did they call a timeout? I have no idea. Oh, no they didn't! They did not call a timeout! That's surprising. Oh, missed the sack. Oh, and he dropped the pass. It was wide open and he dropped the pass. I missed the sack and wide open and he dropped the pass. Oh, hey, what do you know, a sack? And it looks like, wow. We're gonna try. So basically, it was just a give-up play. Okay, and let's see what happens. Ooh. And what do you know? That's the end of the game. Check out the stats. Oh, look at that. Receiving. There's your rushing. And who ended up being the player again? Barry Foster. All right. Okay, so Barry Sanders. Okay, so there. Great, and okay. E. And so just that. Hold on, let me just, let's see the depth chart. Oh, there it is. Oh, he's questionable. And he's doubtful. Okay. Walden's doubtful. Foster's questionable. Dams is out. Honor. Mecklenburg is questionable. Let's see. Dams is out, broken ankle. Torn ACL doubtful. Concussion questionable, sprained shoulder questionable. Okay. And got those standings. 11-1. Okay, player stats. 54 touchdowns. Wow. Oh, okay, so Reich has a higher QB rating than McNair, interestingly enough. The league leaders? Oh boy. Where do I rank for points allowed per game anyway? Not in there. Interesting. Oh, hey, Doris, how are you doing? How's your night going? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you being here. I hope you've been doing well. Alright, so that's our passing efficiency, okay. Player league leaders. Touchdowns, completions, attempts. Yeah, that's not something you want to lead in the receptions, but touchdown passes you do. Right, so there's McNair, there's Reich, wow. There's the rushing yards. That's not something you want to lead in fumbles, but wow, 73 sacks. Yeah. You know it's a video game. Okay, so Indy against the Panthers. I remember I did move them to BC Place, or to Vancouver, I should say. But at the time that this game was made, BC Place was not a retractable roof stadium. It was a dome stadium, just like the old Metrodome. It was like the old, it was like the old Metrodome, and it had the AstroTurf, just like the old Metrodome did. Field turf wasn't installed until field turf was actually invented. So it had that kind of bubble roof, if you will, just like the Metrodome did. It was after the 2010 Olympics that they renovated BC Place to allow for both football and soccer to be played in the same stadium. The Whitecaps and the Lions shared BC Place. And also they changed the roof from that bubble roof to to the current roof, which is a retractable roof stadium. Kind of looks like the way they made the roof. Kind of looks like at BC Place. It's not your traditional retractable roof stadium. The way they made it, it's like the field is covered by a piece of cloth and cloth is held up by a bunch of strings. Okay, so Barry Foster's still playing. Alright. Oh! I thought he was questionable and wasn't going to be playing, but okay. Anyway, 2nd and inches. What? I got that. There we go, that's more like it. And we'll do that. Oh! He should have had that. He definitely should have had that one. Okay, let's see how this one goes. Oh. Ah! I guess deflected. Oh. That didn't quite work. We'll try that as well. Oh boy. Oh! Intercepted! Oh! Well, that didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. Marshall Falk, he was... a lot of you, Rams fans especially will know he was a really great running back. Actually did start his career with Indianapolis. I don't know if he played with Peyton Manning or not. But yeah, he did start his career with Indianapolis. Whoa! Ooh. Took how many guys to bring down Marshall Falk there? Ah! Might not have wanted to say that with 2 guys coming right at you. Yes, Marshall Falk, he was part of that greatest show on turf. The one that won the Super Bowl against Tennessee there. Oh! Actually, it stopped him in his tracks there. And right now we're up 2-0. Hey! Got the tackle there in the sack. And I think they're going to go for a field goal. And with no wind, because it's, again, at the time, indoor stadium. Oh. No wind, but, you barely put anything into it. Whoa. And that's what you want to do. You want to follow your blockers. Try that. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but it certainly can. Oh boy. Oh, that didn't quite work. Whoa. Alright, so he got the first down there. Alright. Well, anyway, at least he got the first down. Let's see if that works. Oh, wow, it did! Oh, look at how many guys it took to bring down Barry Foster there. How many? 3? And... oh, triple coverage. Unfortunately, that didn't quite work. Alright, and... Alright. And is he gonna... Ah! Let's see if this will work. Hey! It only works, he got the touchdown! Right, so... 8-0? We'll make... or we'll try to make it 9-0. There's no wind, so it should be possible. And it's gonna be 9-0. Alright. And... Oh! Did you see that? He was, Ooh, I didn't want to injure him, but that was funny the way my guy, he was looking like he was going to catch a pass, and then ran right into the offensive player. Whoa! How many guys it took to bring down Marshall Faulk there? Hey! Brought him down. And got another sack. Okay. Hey! Got a safety! Yes, we have 2 safeties and a touchdown. And yeah, in the NFL, as all of you know, there is no single point. That single point is actually... Excuse me, in the CFL. Hey, how long was that, wow, 33-yard, kick return. Anyways, I was saying the single point is in the CFL. It happens when, on a punt or on a punt or a kickoff. Or, well, actually, no, a punt and a missed field goal. If it goes out of bounds in the end zone, it's a single point. And so on a kickoff, if it's in the end zone and the player decides to do, or the receiving player decides to do a touchback, that's also a single point. Hey! What do you know? And we got the first down there. Ah! Well, that didn't quite work. We'll try maybe that play. Hey! Caught it in the end zone. Alright. And it's now 18-0. At least it should be, which it is. We're just blowing out Indianapolis. Actually, I don't think Indy was that good of a team before they drafted Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning really turned that team around. Oh.
You going down, fool.
Oh. Oh. He can't really go down if he's constantly spinning out of tackles. It took Deion Sanders to finally bring him down. Oh. Ah. Alright, so let's see what we do. Oh. Oh. What the? Yikes. Well, that didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. Oh. Okay, there we go. Took care of the sack. I thought I was gonna miss that sack, but luckily I didn't. Yay! Got another sack. Back-to-back sacks. Right, and... Ooh. Okay, I don't know if that was deflected. Nope. He just couldn't catch it. Okay. And... Oh, another good return. How many yards was this one? Oh, 16. Felt like more. Hey. Oh! Well, we'll try that. See how this goes. Hey! 8-yard gain, okay. I'll mix it up so that way we don't end up relying too much on the run or too much on the pass. Mix it up with some runs and with some passes, and that way keeps them off balance. Alright, and... Hey, what do you know? I got it for the first down there. I was a little worried that would fall to the ground. Oh, they ended up catching up to that one. Oof. Yeah, a little overthrown there. Tried that one. It develops quickly enough. Hey! And there's another touchdown. If it's my tight end catching it, well, what am I to complain? Alright. And... let's see here. Nope, he decided to run it out. Oh. And... oh. Let's see what we have here for this one. Oh. See how this goes. Oh, I just missed the sack! Ah, just missed the sack, and look at what happens. Yeah, just missed the sack, and look at what happens. Ooh. Roosevelt Potts. I don't recognize that name. Oh. That was a 5-yard gain? Okay. We have, let's try that one.
You going down, fool.
Oh! Ah! That's not quite what I wanted them to do. Okay, I broke the tackle! Try this one. And hey, there we go. That's more like it. A sack. And one more sack and they may be out of field goal range. Hey! Another... Alright, there we go. And those are all the taunts. You know, let's set up the punt return. Yep, I knew it. I knocked him out of field goal range. They're not going to try that kind of a field goal. And he is kicking it out, and it's at 30. That's where I saw the ball shadow go. Oh! Alright, so got a good game there. Oh! Alright, so that was the end of the first quarter. That was the second quarter. Oh! Anyway, at least it was another 7-yard gain for the first down. Let's see. Hey, what do you know? He caught that one. That might loosen him up a bit. Yes, it does. Ah! Made me run out of bounds. Or hurdle out of bounds. I guess we could try that. Hey, what do you know? Caught that ball. And an 8-yard gain. Oh! It was deflected there. Oh, Siragusa! I didn't know Siragusa played for the Colts. I know Siragusa played for the Ravens and was part of that Super Bowl winning team. Hey! We caught it. Yeah, sure, why not? Hey, it worked! It worked, and I ended up getting the touchdown, and now we're up, what? Are we up, 32-0 in the second quarter. Oh, I'm kind of surprised he's running that out. Oh. Alright, and let's see. Okay, oh! And he gets a 10-yard gain for the first down. See what we can do. This next play here, back-to-back first downs, unfortunately. Okay, so we got a short gain there. Okay. And we give up a 4-yard gain, but we can just stop them. We can get the ball back. Oh! Deflected, and now... And we'll get the ball back. Okay. What was that? 8. Ooh. We have a long field ahead of us. Whoa. Whoa. How did I stop that from going out? How did I stop him from going out of bounds? I have no idea. Anyway, we got the first down there. Ooh. Well, anyway, a 7-yard gain. That's good. Oh, we can try that. Hey, what do you know? We were able to turn the corner and it gets a 6-yard gain. Oh! Where did that go to? Ernest Whitley! It wasn't the intended receiver, but he caught it. And he got a first down at that. Hey, wide open and nice gain after the catch. Oh, he got stopped in his tracks there. Okay, we'll try that. Oh, well, that didn't quite work. Yeah, I guess we could try that. Oh, yeah, that was way overthrown. Yeah, I guess we can try for the field goal here. And this is good. So we're up 35 to nothing. Alright, now. Oh, whoops. Okay, there. Oh, took a few tries, but finally got the kick returner down. Alright, and let's see what we can do. How this goes. Hey! Socked him. Alright, and let's see how this goes. Let me just check the thing. Okay. Okay, and... Oh! Hey, what do you know? It ended up incomplete, despite me missing a couple of tries at the sack. Hey! This time we got the sack, and it was Richard Dent again. And let's see how this goes. Whoa! Got past the first guy, but ended up getting tackled. The 16-yard return there. Oh! Wow, he got stopped in his tracks there. Let's see if this works out. Whoa! Ah! That didn't quite work, but at least it keeps him honest there. Oh! Wait, what happened? Oh, pass deflected. Okay, we can go for another field goal. Why not? Let's see. Will this make it? This is going to make it. All right. And it helps that there's no wind to carry it one way or another. Oh. Alright, so we're up 38 to nothing. Actually going a little easy on these guys, aren't I? Ah. Don't just stand there, go after him! Yikes! It could have been a bigger loss than just 2 yards. Oh boy. Okay, good. Stopped it after a 5-yard gain. See how this one goes. Oh. Well, I don't know where he was going with that, but anyway, it's a punt. And now we're going to get the ball back. Alright. Ah! 12-yard return, but it could have been way more. Oh. Griffith, and he has a 6-yard gain. We'll try that. Oh, we were able to turn the corner, but well, at least we got the first down out of that. Okay, we'll try that. How that works. Oh! Well, he caught it, and then we'll stop right there. Alright, we'll see how this one goes. Oh! That didn't go anywhere. 3rd and 3 now. Let's see how this works. Worked last time I tried it, and it's working. Well, it worked again to get me a first down. Whoa! Anyway, at least it... Oh, wow, that, really unfortunate there. And what... Oh, 3rd and inches, wow. Yikes, I know exactly what I'm gonna run. Yes, that was definitely a first down. Oh, he had gotten enough. Yeah, we can try that one. See how this play goes. Oh! Wide open and overthrown. It was wide open, but overthrown. Okay, we had no choice but to run with it because nobody was open. Guess we could try that. Maybe? Okay, that was way overthrown. Oh boy. This might have been... Oh, no, it wasn't shanked. Right down the middle. Alright, and let's see how this goes. Oh boy. 26-yard return. Alright, and... Hey, we actually got an interception. It was Deion Sanders. Alright, so we get the ball back, and... Yeah, there's still some time. Let's try and add to this lead. Whoa! You got a first down, 10-yard run. That. Whoa! I got the first down there. We'll try that. Oh! I think it might have passed it from out of bounds. Yeah, that might have been passed from out of bounds there. Oh! I don't have a feeling it was deflected. Nope. Okay. We're gonna try this. Oh. 4th and 2. Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? I'm up by a lot anyway. And... Alright, so we got the touchdown here. And I think I caught him expecting a pass. And instead I ran. Alright, and... Oh! So we missed that. But luckily, I had some backup to stop that return. Hey, a sack! And Richard Dent again. I think it's pretty safe to say that one of my defensive linemen will get 100 sacks on the season in this game. Oh! And it's now 50-0. Oh, the first half. Oh, MK Bryce, thank you for the raid! How was your stream? I see you were playing Dome Keeper. How did it go? Did you get it? Were you able to figure it out and finally be able to beat it? Beat at least one game? Welcome in, everybody, from the raid. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Ashad Lukadam. I'm also known as the Fantastic One. I play sports, simulation, and strategy games, adventure games of interest to me. Mario and Sonic games. Sometimes I do chatting streams, and sometimes I do photo editing streams. And tonight it's retro night, and taking it really old school with primetime NFL for the Sega Genesis. And I dominated the first game, and I'm dominating this game. So welcome in everybody, and thank you again for the raid, MK Bryce. Okay, you lost again. Yeah, it seems like a really hard game. Yeah, it probably takes a lot of practice to figure that out. It's definitely sounds like it's a really hard game, and it's really hard to figure out how to beat it. Alright, so, we got that safety there, and we get the ball back. You go for the run, ooh! And this, in primetime NFL, starring Deion Sanders, there's actually a bit of a history, with me in this game, because, when it first came out, me and my brother had bought it, from Walmart, and yeah, we really enjoyed it. Like, I remember we saw the commercial on TV, and we asked our parents if we could go to Walmart to get it, so we did. And anyway, we got the game. Oh! I thought that bounced off the ground and into Mentalord's hands, but okay, if they call it a reception, I'll take it. But yeah, anyway, so we had played it, and at that time, the stores would honor the 90-day return period that the gaming companies had set. So anyway, and that's important because me and my brother, we played a season, and we made it all the way to the conference championships. Then all of a sudden, something happened in the cartridge, and it had Falcons at Falcons, Falcons at Falcons, and then it suddenly just reset itself without us doing anything. Oh, we ran into that. Anyway, so yeah, then we exchanged it, and we exchanged it for Madden 96. And then, and we still have Madden 96, and yeah, yeah, Madden 96 is a very stable game, and we were able to complete many seasons. We won a few Super Bowls and lost a few Super Bowls. Alright, so we got another touchdown here. Yeah, anyway, then, and then, yeah, we played Madden. And anyway, go back to a number of years back, when was it, 2017, 2018, somewhere there. I find out about Video Game Trader, and so I kept, and so I've bought some retro games from there, like for GameCube, for Sega Genesis, NES, Super Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, because of the Super Retro Trio that I have, allows you to play Super Nintendo, NES, and Sega Genesis games all in the same console. Anyway, one day I happened to see in the display case Primetime NFL starring Deion Sanders, the cartridge, and so I asked the guy at the front desk of Video Game Trader. Oh, that was way overthrown. Wow. Anyway, so to take it out so I can buy it. So yeah, I now have that. I now have Primetime NFL. That's right, Deion Sanders again for Super Retro Trio. And those are, and in case you're all wondering about the Vattenveld, Mountain Steels by Boostraw, and Fanatics, yeah, those are my 3 new brand partnerships I talked about on Friday. Mattenveld sells floor mats and doormats and that type of thing. Fanatics, a lot of you should be familiar with, especially all the sports fans like to buy sports team gear. That's the major store where you can buy that stuff from. And the Mountain Steel by Moose Jaw, that's an online outdoor store. If you're interested in checking out hiking gear, camping gear, they also have some hiking boots, running shoes, some other apparel. If that's outdoor related, you can go there and see there's something like from there. Alright, so let's see. There's the screen pass. Oh, hey, what do you know? Hurled over the guy and into the end zone. Alright, so. And actually, the last time I played this game on Retro Night was back in October? October or November? I don't remember exactly when. It had to have been maybe September. It was a long time. That I know, because I remember when Retro Night, after a little bit of a break, because I got because I had taken a bunch of photos, and I also got the new computer. When Retro Night returned, it was Angel 95. So it's been a while. Could have been October, could have been September. Anyway, the game, there was another game that I played against the Saints, where yeah, I scored over 100 points, and yeah, then I had given up a touchdown and 2-point convert to end the game, and the game hadn't ended. It didn't give the final part for it. So I had to replay that game, and that was the game that I played earlier on tonight. And yeah. Yeah, so that was the game that I played earlier on tonight. And yeah, I dominated and scored 100 points again. This time the game counted. What was that guy doing in my way? I had a chance to get a touchdown. He just stands there in my way. Anyway, so yeah, I scored over 100 points again. This time it's stuck. Oh, almost. A little overthrown. And... Hey, what do you know? Got the completion. Alright, and... do the draw there. Oh! Well, they saw that coming, didn't they? Alright, we'll try this play now. Oh! You shouldn't have done that with some guy standing right there at the goal line. Right, so we'll do that. Yeah, anyway, yeah, in this game I'm also dominating, as you see by the score. What's the score now? Hey, it's now 71-0. I am just dominating. Oh, again, trying to catch an invisible ball and then making the tackle. Oh, I don't know why he was trying to do that. And I don't know what that horn is for. Oh! Marshall Falk actually broke the tackle. Yeah, Marshall Falk actually broke the tackle. Yikes. Oh. Okay, good. This time, we stopped him before he could get the first down. Let's see if we can make him get some losses. So, yeah. Alright. Hey! Well, that's a way to do it. Get a nice 14-yard sack. Okay. Hey, got another sack. And we'll definitely get the ball back. Oh. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't much of a return, was it? Yeah, 7 yards. We'll try that one. And now we can just, that's a one with the play calling. Alright, hey, what do you know? Whoa! Now you can do the see ya! Hey, what do you know? Broke some tackles and now all the way into the end zone for a 53-yard touchdown run. Alright, so we got the extra point and now 78-0. I know shutouts in football are very uncommon. Well, the CFL, as far as I can remember, there's only been one the past 10 or 20 years. Like, it's very rare to get a shutout in football. And maybe there was a second one in the CFL. The NFL, I don't think there has been a shutout. Or if there has, it's not very common. Whoa. Now, the running game is doing pretty well. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, there's a... Ah! Fumble was a little too close. Okay. Ah! Oh,
Put down.
Flipper Anderson. I wonder if that's his actual name or that's his nickname. Whoa! How did he catch up? How did he catch up to that ball? Yikes! Oh, they're going for it. They're going for. Oh, I was saying about shutouts not being common. Well, there you go. They broke my shutout. And oh, only a 16-yard return. Let's see how this goes. Oh, now that didn't go very far. And oh, and yeah, we got that first down there. We'll try that play. Hey, I stayed in bounds and he gets knocked down. Anyway, not before the first down. Guess we could try that. Okay, come on. And he was wide open. And there's the touchdown. Wide open and the touchdown. Yeah, so wide open and the touchdown, and there you go. Now 85-6. And oh, he ran right by it. Ooh. Alright, now let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we have here. If my defense can put up a stop. Ah! I gave up the first down there. Let's try that one. Hey, what do you know? And we put a stop to that. Oh, oh wow, that was close. Yikes. Really catching me off balance, aren't they? Try this one. Hey! Stopped him in his tracks. And fourth down. Whoa! Actually going for it? Whoa. Well, ran right into Richard Dent. There's no way I was going to give that up. Oh, that didn't quite go well, did it? Oh. Oh. Well, we got that 1 yard back. Guess we could try that play. See how it goes. Oh! Intercepted there. Oh, that didn't go well. Okay, come on. Oh! Ah! Yikes. That was a long one that I gave up there. Yikes. That's not quite what I wanted to do. Okay, Alright, so now we have to worry about the We now have to defend the goal line. We have to defend the goal line. Hey! Defend that goal line there. Or defend the goal line there, I should say. And let's see what happens. Hey! Defended it again. See if we can make it 3 in a row. Hey! Oh, we'll give up the field goal, but that's still better than giving up the touchdown. All right. And well, this is going to be a longer return. Oh, almost made it to the 30. And a 26-yard return. Right, and... Oh, overthrown! How do you overthrow a screen pass? Right, and... yeah. Hey! What do you know? Messeler's caught it this time. And... we'll try that play. If it leads anywhere. Hey, what do you know? Made a guy miss? But I couldn't make the second guy miss. Oh! Oh! Well, that, yeah, that wasn't going anywhere. Right, oh. And Griffith is wide open. And we got the first down again. Let's see if this will lead to anything. Oh, overthrown. It was, well, I think he might have been wide open. Oh boy, this is overthrown again, isn't it? Ugh. I don't know why he keeps overthrowing. Oh. You know what? Let's go for it. Why not? I'm up by how much? I can afford to go for it. And... hey, got the first down. And... by that play. Oh. Well, so much for the blocking there. That there was no blocking. If we can do something with that. Oh! Oh. Got deflected. Oh, we have to sometimes go with the guy who will catch it. And he gets the touchdown. Okay, there we go. And 91-9. Now 92-9. Now I'm just dominating this game. Right in there. Whoa. Whoa. Uh-oh. Reed was injured. That's not good. And I wonder who takes his place. Okay. Hey, what do you know? We stopped him. Oh, it's only the third quarter and I'm up 92-9. Wow. Okay, there we go. Alright, so, third down, let's see what happens here. Okay, we got the sack, and alright. Alright, so we're getting the punt. And we got the punt, okay, oh. Oh, 12-yard return. Okay, let's see how this goes. Hey! You caught it! And... do that. Hey, what do you know? I broke the tackle. Now, got another first down. I really have no idea what that horn is. Whoa! Hey, hurdled that. And another hurdle. And into the end zone for a touchdown. And you know what? Let's see if we can go 100-9 in the third quarter. Yes, we can. $100, or not $100, but 100-9. Okay, there we go. Yes, we got 100-9. 100 points. 100-9. Okay, and there's the end of the fourth quarter. I've scored 100 points in the first 3 quarters. Isn't that something? Oh. And there's Mike Fox. Okay, and... whoa! Another safety. Okay, so this will take us to the 50-yard line. So we're already halfway to the end zone. Whoa. We got the first down again. And we'll try that play. And there. Oh. And now, try that play. Hey, what do you know? We got another first down. Alright, so got back-to-back first downs. And now, let's see if we can make it 3 in a row, which we can. Or how about a touchdown? Well, 107-9. 107-9 now. And there's the confirmation that it's 107-9. Or, whoa. Or 109-9. My mistake. I forgot that we had gotten that safety and that gives us 2 points. Alright, so we're up by 100 points in the fourth quarter and there's still plenty of football to play. Still plenty of football to play. Wow. Oh. Give up a first down there. Okay. And let's see how this goes. Alright. Oh! We got the sack. Alright, so, now it's 3rd and long for them. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, that was close. That was definitely close. Alright, at least we get the ball back now. Alright, and... Whoa! Well, a short punt and a short return, that's all I'll say. Ooh, he knocks him out of bounds. Right, and... Whoa! Oh, we got the first down there. That's a good thing. Oh! Whoa, he broke 2 tackles, but he couldn't break the 3rd. And... See how this goes. Oh, pfft. Yeah, we're going to try this again. Oh, was able to make that pass before. I don't know what happened. Why did any of those guys go after the ball? You didn't have to do that. Anyway, we'll just try and run it. And, yeah, forget about that. Hey! And we ended up getting a 4th down touchdown. 115 points. Alright. And, another long kickoff there. Oh! Anyways, stopped him making it to the 30-yard line. Let's see how this goes. Okay, there we go. And Mike Fox. Okay, and I'm kind of surprised they tried to run on 2nd and very long. I guess they didn't want to risk giving up another sack? I don't know. Maybe they were... Oh! Got another safety, and it's 118 to 9. Let's see. Let's go out of bounds. Oh! Somebody else got it. Barry Foster got it. Whoa! And 2nd and inches. Alright, let's see how this goes. What? I know I got that first down. Right, and... Ooh! Anyway, at least we got the first down there. Hey! Finally got that pass completed. That just took all game, basically. Finally get that one pass to Stone to be completed. Alright. Alright, so... This is just going to be in the end zone. Hey, what do you know? He caught it in the end zone. And... we just continue our dominance. Now 124 to 9. Now 125 to 9. Alright, so let's see what Roosevelt Potts does. Oh. And still 8 minutes 49 seconds left. Oh. Well, Marshall Falk, they're still gonna run him. Now they're just like, let's just try and run out this clock. Guess that's what they're thinking. Oh. Oh. Well, oh. Oh no. Oh no. Now who takes over for him? Alright, so... see what we have. Whoa! Okay, let's see. Maybe they're just thinking, you know what? Let's try and, maybe they were just thinking, you know what, let's just try and waste this clock now. We gotta just waste the clock. And run it out. Ooh. Well, I don't know. Well, I guess I gotta be a little bit more out of the danger zone there. Anyway. Got a 4-yard gain there. Something. Oh. Okay, we'll try that. Oh, wow. Actually, he almost got double-digit gain there. That play. And we'll try that. Oh! Oh, 3-yard gain, okay. And... try that. Oh! Yeah, oh! I did turn the corner, but I only got 3 yards out of that. I guess... yeah, we can try that again. Why not? Whoa! Oh, he broke a couple of tackles there, didn't he? Yeah, okay. Now... oh, and we're just running the ball. Just running the ball, trying to run down this clock, and getting closer and closer to another touchdown. Oh! 3-yard loss. Right, oh! Almost like they're trying to force me to pass this. Okay, I guess I have no choice. Oh boy. Well, you know what, we may as well do that. And we get a 15-yard gain by Steve McNair. Gotta run it, we had nobody open. Gotta run away. And there we go. Oh. Ah. Stop me right in my tracks again. Hey. Now? Uh-oh. Hey, another touchdown pass. Alright, so got another touchdown pass there. And the score 131-9. And now 132-9. Oh, yeah. Talk about a blowout. This is as big of a blowout as you'll see. Alright, and... Oh. Oh, he did a rollout. Well, I mean, I don't want to give up so many yards, even though I'm up by a whole lot of points. I don't want to give up any yards or anything like that. I'm going to try and maintain this lead. Hey, there we go.
Oh no! Oh no! You lose! You lose!
Alright, there we go. And, ooh. Oh, wow. And, yeah, that pass was incomplete, so now let's see. Hey! Now it's, fourth and hunting situation, let's just say that. And, okay. Oh! Right, and now do that. Whoa! He just stopped him right in his tracks. Okay, we're going to run one more play before the 2-minute warning. So let's see. Hey. Whoa! Hey, Live Video Game TV, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Hope your night is going well. Okay, so we got a long gain there for a first down. And we can take it to the 2-minute warning now. Okay. Now let's try and get up the clock. Whoa! Second in inches. Yeah, it looks like it just requires one more first down and we'll win the game. Right? One more first down. There we go, and yeah. Do we have something like that? No. And we'll do that. Okay, and how many more plays? And there, we got what? Short game? Yes, and that'll end the game. So we win 132-9. Yes. Yes, we win 132-9. Yes, So we win 132-9 there. Alright, let's check out these player stats. Let's check out the player stats there. Alright. Oh, look at that. Griffith, Barry Foster, Mark Carrier, Don Beebe, White Stone, Pete Metzlars, David Mims, Curtis Whitley, and we have that 50 for 376. Oh wait, got the team stats. Alright. And Barry Foster again, the game MVP. And we'll simulate these games. Oh yeah, I moved the Colonels to Orlando there. Alright, so wow, yeah, these games are just, oh, I moved the Bills to Toronto in this game, okay. And, alright. Let's check out our injured reserve. Rick Foster probable, Willie Green probable. You're doubtful, Frank Stamms. Questionable, Mecklenburg. Questionable, Baldwin. Alright. Alright, so player league leaders. Okay, a lot of touchdown passes. Okay, lots of passing yards. Wow, McNair has a 96.4 QB rating. That is really good. Alright, so... Yeah, that, Alright, and season MVP. And now it's Barry Foster, the season MVP. Alright, check out those standings. 12-1 and the 49ers are 10-3. Oh, okay. Alright, so I think 2 straight dominant wins is a good place to end it here. Anyway, it's almost midnight for me, so I think I better let's quit that. I think I better get ready to go to bed. So we'll just put this away. Okay, so before I find something to read, I'd like to share some links with you. The first link here, is the link to my campsite.bio website. On that page, you'll see the links to my writing website, my photography website, and all my other social media. So if you want to follow me on any of my other social media, you can click that link, go through the list, and follow me on the social media that we're both on. Here's the link to my writing website. If you're interested in checking out my books and interested in buying them, you can click that link. On the new page in the navigation bar, you click Books Written, and on the new page, you'll see a list of all the books that have been written and published so far. And there's also buttons there. I'll take you to retailer listings. And if you're interested in buying yourself a copy of one of my books, here's the link to my photography website. On that page, you'll see the. Anyway, I thought I saw. I was just checking something. Anyway, on the link, on that link to my photography website, you'll see the link, or not. You'll see the link on that. Like if you click the link to my photography website, oh, okay. Anyway, yeah, that's the link to my photography website. When you click that link on the page, you can find out all the information about my photography business here in Calgary, what I do, my portfolio, and all the other stuff related to my photography website. And then there's also an e-commerce element to that. In the navigation bar, you click shop, and then there's a whole full list of stuff that you can buy there. There's prints, digital downloads, and photo products, my nature and street photos that you can buy. So yeah, when you click shop in the navigation bar and go through the list, you can buy whatever it is that you're looking for. If you're interested in a print, digital download, or photo product of my nature and street photos, here's the link to my Patreon page. And yeah, we'll try that again. There we go. And here's the link to my Subscribe Star page. On those pages, you can sign up for membership or sign up for membership or subscriptions at 3 tiers. The first tier is photos I haven't shared on any other social media. Second tier is early access to digital downloads of my photos before they go live on the e-commerce website, as well as exclusive coupons to the e-commerce website. And the third tier, once I figured it out, it would be early access to the VODs of my live stream videos. What I do is after the 24 hours, I put them on YouTube, Rumble, and BitChute. So once I figured out this third tier, it would be early access to those VODs before they go live on those 3 pages. Here's the link, and another way you can support my photography is from my Buy Me a Coffee page here. On that page, if you're interested, you can leave a donation on there, and then you can also, as a way to support my photography, and then you can also sign up for 2 tiers of membership. There's no digital downloads tier because I don't like how it works on Buy Me a Coffee, but uh, there are but there are other 2 tiers. But there are 2 tiers you can sign up for membership for. The first tier is photos I haven't shared on my other social media, as well as the coupons to the e-commerce website, and then the second tier is early access to the VOD of the live stream videos once I figure that out, where they go live on YouTube, Rumble, and BitChute. And the final link I'd like to share with you is the link to my wish list. You don't have to buy me anything. There's no obligation. Not required to buy anything there. If you're interested in seeing what's on the wish list, you can click that link and go through the list. And if you do happen to buy me something and it happens to be during stream, alert will play. There's a generic Throne Gifts picture alert and a Party Hero sound alert. So those are all the links. Those are all the links that I like to share. So let's find somebody to raid. Okay, let me just see if I can find somebody to raid here. see. I'm just looking for somebody to raid here. Um, let's see. This the challenge this late at night. Trying to find somebody who's on. Um, oh, I think I found somebody to raid. Uh, actually, know him from Smooth Sailing Stream. I, yeah, I think he's one of her mods. He's a pretty friendly guy. Um, so yeah, I think we'll raid him. Um, So we'll get this raid set up, and then I'll quickly wrap it up before we do the raid. Just get that username right. Oh, Muffins! Hey, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. How's your night going? Well, that's good to hear that your night is going well. Um, yeah, I actually just finished with the game about 10 or so. Oh, it was yeah, my stream went well. Yeah, I got rated and also I dominated. Scored in both of the games I played. Scored over 100 points in both games and gave up less than 20 in the first one and less than 10 in the second one. So yeah, the games went really well. All right, so got the yeah, and I just it was about 10 minutes ago, maybe 15 minutes ago. I finished the last game. Yeah, I won 132-9. Yeah, so I blow out my opponents. All right, so let's check to make sure that I got this username right. Okay, so I did spell the username right. So before I make this raid official, thank you everybody for coming in tonight. Thank you for chatting with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching. Thank you to MK Bryce for the raid. I just checked to make sure I didn't miss anything else. Looks like I had gotten a follow earlier today. When I'll wait for this to reload. Yeah, let's see. J. Caraminal. Thank you for the follow earlier today. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you'll be able to come by sometime we can chat. Yeah, so, yeah, anyways, I was saying thank you to MK Bryce for the raid. So the next stream is going to be Wednesday night. You know, that sports night. Start time between 7:30 and 9 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time. I'll be playing Topspin for the original Xbox. Yeah, so we're going to get some tennis action this week with the Topspin game. Yeah, that's... now, as you all know, I have an original Xbox, and Topspin, yeah, I remember playing that a lot after I bought it. It's a really great tennis game. Yeah, definitely the graphics for that time was were really great, and this is just a fun game. And the career, I think it's career mode, the tour mode. I forget what it's called. It's very in depth. I mean, there's so many tournaments you can play, and there's so many things you can do when it comes down to um um and there's so many things you can do when it comes down to finding sponsors in there. Like they have I think demo sessions to get the sponsor, and then other things to help increase the amount of equipment you can get and all that. But yeah, so it's really in depth. So it's gonna be fun on Wednesday night to be able to play that game. I mean, there's like I said, there's so many tournaments. There's so many things you can do in the career mode, but it could be tour mode or stuff like that. But anyway, it's a really fun game to play. So hopefully I'll be able to see you all there. So let me make this raid official. Alright, so now that we're on the timer, I'll quickly wrap this up before we do the raid. Thank you again, everybody, for coming in tonight. Thank you for chatting with me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching. Thank you to MK Bryce for the raid. Thank you to Jay Kariminal for the follow earlier. Today, I really appreciate it. Next stream is going to be Wednesday night. Start time between 7:30 and 9 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time. You know, that sports night. I'll be playing Top Spin, the original Top Spin, the one that started off that series. That one for the original Xbox. So we'll be getting some tennis action. So hopefully, be able to see you all there. So now, let's say hi to Beast Killer.